10,000 tick trap. 10,000 tick trap.
Pandas. Pandas. Pandas, 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 pandas. I got broads in Atlanta, twisting dope, lean, and a Fanta. Pandas! Welcome to the stream. Welcome, 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 everybody. Thanks for joining. Lee A, good morning. Bill 7, good morning. Make sure you scalp that like button. Day trading, good morning. Ralph Gruns, good morning. Shayak, good morning. Jason, welcome, welcome. Hugh, welcome, welcome. We just finished a pre-market show. Always have a great time there. Wish you guys could join us someday. Matthew Dodd, good morning. Like I mentioned before, the greatest benefit of the pre-market show is not the fact that you can just see what I have, but it's the fact that people just feel, I guess, they're part of a journey. They're part of a journey, and they can see that if a panda can do it, then they kind of get the motivation to do it themselves. If a panda can do it, anyone can do it, truly. GC Burke, good morning from Bamboo County. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. We got a second entry short here on a super strong downtrend, and we are... I mean, this is a huge move down. This is a huge move down. What can I say? It's a huge move down, and I want to find a second entry short. I want to find any reason to go short if I can. We might be presented with one near the open. A second entry short here. Off the 20 MA. And I would love it. I would love it if this was if this was successful. Good morning, Mr. Panda from South Brazil. Welcome, welcome, Hansman. Good morning. Welcome, guys. Drop a GM in the chat. Make sure you scalp that like button. Also, drop your location as well. Marcos Lima says, what a great work you're doing. Very thanks for that. Hey, appreciate it. Thanks for joining. Thanks for your support. Do I use a 21 or 20? I use a 20. Scott from Lancaster, Ohio. What's round at the end and high in the middle? What's round on the ends and high in the middle? PA, good morning. Erp, good morning. Samar, good morning. Promo is till midnight. Yes. It's like 11:59 and 59 seconds. It's basically the time that you can use it. Scott Hubbard, good morning. GC Berg, yes, sir. Ohio. We got a second entry short. Maybe if we get a good signal bar, we might want to take this. I typically don't like to take trades near the market open just because there's like this volatility, unpredictable volatility that might happen. And also slippage. It can cause you slippage, which is scary. You never want to slip anywhere, everywhere. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Exponential, good morning. Welcome, guys. You ready to make some bamboo today? Man, pandas, yesterday was tough. Can I say it right now? Can I just say that right now? Yesterday was hard for me. Very difficult, very slow, very choppy. Dude, I am not good at trading ranges. What can I say? I'm just not good at them. And man, I got chopped up yesterday. Fortunately, I came out relatively unscathed. You know, I had a little red day yesterday. It's okay. Little red day, it's fine. It's part of the plan. But man, it was just very difficult. And let me go over my off-stream trades with you guys. Since this account I'm using for stream, if you look at the top left of your screen, I have a funded 300K account that I've been trading with you guys ever since the beginning of the eval. I had an eval, passed the eval 24/7 stream, passed it, literally 24/7. I did not stop the stream until I passed it. Passed that stream so you can see every single trade. So I have witnesses who saw me pass this. And not only that, after passing it, we turned to a funded account, which is what we're trading now. We've been on it ever since. And so this is why I'm saying the most profitable trader on YouTube verified, because this account has been tracked from beginning to end. And because of that, I still trade it off stream, but I like to go over my trades to keep this relevant for you guys. So let me go over my off stream trades with you guys. I ended the stream with this loser here, which sucks, but it is what it is. You know, it's all good, right? But then I started losing some more. I went short here, skunked this trade, right? Trap trade. Ends up being a scalp, but I got greedy and I wanted more. Actually, doesn't even hit a scalp. Man, it doesn't even hit a scalp. Doesn't even hit a scalp here. And I end up skunking it. So a good skunk eventually at the end. I go short here and lose that trade, thinking there's a second entry short here, looking for a new low on this downtrend. But doesn't get there, so it is what it is. Then I go long here, and I go long again here, and then I got stopped out here. And that's, you know, I thought we had a chance. So, but scaled in once and then just took my hit. So at this point, I'm pretty much red, and I go long here, go short here again. Shoots me right in the tick. You can see right here that right here I got tick shotted, and then it reverses. And you know, so I get stopped out perfectly and then reverses. Why did I get, you know, tick shot here? Because my stop loss is one tick underneath the signal bar, you know, on this trap trade. And it gets a perfect scalp, doesn't fill me, and then it goes up. I go long here. I could have scalped up, but I wanted to swing because I wanted to make up the money I lost, but that's not a good way to trade. I try to make up the swing, make it with a swing, but eventually just skunk the trade, come up break even. I go short here, and then I come out with a double. So I actually win on this trade pretty big. So that was a good trade. That was on the 5-minute chart. I basically went short on Big Mama again. And a second attempt on Big Mama. I usually don't do it, but I took it that time. Probably because I was tilted, but it is what it is. I go long here on this trap. And successfully scalp out. I go long here, I go long here, and then I get stopped out here. The reason I took those longs because on the 5-minute chart we have a trap trade, then the second attempt off the 20 MA, and then those both lose, and then I just take the hit. So I took that 5-minute trade, and I shouldn't have taken it. I shouldn't have taken it. I mean, there's obviously a resistance here that I was trading right into. I thought we were gonna fill the gap because we had a gap here, but this gap never fills, pandas. It never fills, and actually now we're way down here. We're like way far down now. We're essentially where this blue line is. Can you believe that? We're at this blue line, very close to it right now. Oh, second entry short, just triggers. Terrible signal bar though. So those are my off-stream trades, just so you guys can keep track. Terrible signal bar. Even with, you know, I still have some dignity left, and I can't take a trade off that kind of signal bar. I love the downtrend. I love the second entry short. I love it's off the 20 MA. But I cannot take this trade because the signal bar is really bad. It's the worst shape signal bar you can really quite possibly imagine here. The risk is not too large, so if you like the whole context and you're okay with that risk, just know your probability is less because you have this signal bar, and very close to the open as well. So yesterday I ended up being, if you can track my account balances from yesterday to today, but relatively unscathed, even though it was a very hard day for me. Thank God, legitimately thank God, I came out relatively unscathed there. I think the old Panda would have busted his account, but not this Panda. And you gotta be okay with red days, right, pandas? I think the better you handle your red days, the better you become a trader. It's not necessarily how well you can win, it's how well you can lose. It is actually really true. That's a nice entry bar, not bad. Maybe more reason to try to go short here because you have this bad signal bar, but the entry bar is solid bear bar, but it's completely overlapping. I'm just gonna sit on my pause. I'm not in any rush here. We got all day to trade, right, pandas? Good morning, guys. Good morning. Iron Cruz. Good morning. Exponential. Good morning. Rays. Good morning. From Georgia. Georgia. Mike G. Marco says, what do you think S&P get more down or already get the target? Quick look at the daily chart. Big move down. We're thinking we're going to come to the 20 MA. That's what I'm thinking. Strong bear bar. That's the target. I mean, we hit a double top essentially here, and it is what it is. We hit this double top, and now we're kind of reversing here. I don't know. We're still above the 20 MA, but I mean, I think we can hit the 20 MA still. Yeah, tough to say. We still have a second entry short just waiting here. Maybe a lower high second entry short would be okay here. This could possibly be creating a triangle as well as we get closer to the open. Sam R says, yesterday felt like there was no volume. Exactly. It was so painful. Like the bars took forever to print, and I was just staring at. There were times where it was actually kind of funny. For some reason, my rhythmic kind of disconnected, and I was just staring at the charts. But the market was so slow, I couldn't even tell. I couldn't tell I was disconnected. So like nothing was happening. But the market was so slow, it just looked the same. And then later I realized, wait, I haven't seen a tick move for like the last like 2 minutes. And like I have the tick counter right here. You can see it with the indicator. By the way, there is a free floating tick counter for you guys on the two-legged pullback website. If you go to www.twoleggedpullback.com and go to free downloads, you can have a free tick counter, floating tick counter, so you don't have the native one is in the bottom right of your screen, which is annoying to watch or to look at because you want to be as close to the price action as possible when you're looking at anything. And so there is a floating tick counter for you available for free, and that's just for you guys. So if you're using tick charts, you got to at least have some sort of floating in my opinion, floating tick counter. I believe there was like a bug before where it wasn't saving. You know, if you guys saved the default, it wasn't saving. I actually fixed that yesterday. So, yeah, silly me. It was a small little bug, just a little teeny little bug, teeny little bug for you guys. Pirate says yesterday was more risky than being on the boat as a pirate in Somalia. Okay, haven't heard that comparison in a long time, I guess. Maybe ever, but okay, thanks for that. GC Bird says best loser wins. That is absolutely correct. Phoenix, welcome back. Charles says no clock yet. We're taking the clock off right now. I gotta find a good place to put it. I don't know a good place yet. Lofi says it's okay to have some different on my chart. Make sure you reload your historical. If your chart looks different than mine, reload your historical. I already did mine. I already reloaded mine, so it should be good. But if you're seeing something different, then make sure you reload your historical. And also, of course, make sure you're live, right? Make sure your live button is red. And I always, when I watch stream, I always make sure the live button is red, and I watch in 2x speed until it catches up. Because the live button is not necessarily as close as you can get. There's like this kind of buffer YouTube has, says that this is, as long as we're in this range, you're considered to be live. But I like to watch 2x speed to make sure I get as close as possible to real time, just because I want to be there. I want to be as close as possible to the action. If you know what I mean, pandas. Market is about to open. We make it this lower high, second entry short, which I would love. I would love that here. Give me that lower high, second entry short, please. 10 more seconds to market opens. Because we have this clear target here. Nice second entry short off the 20 MA. Give me a lower high second entry short. Will you give it to me though? I don't know if it will. Oh, give it to me. Outside bar reversal. Lower high second entry short. Where are you going? Hello? Come back. Come back. Don't go too far. Oh, I like that. I'm putting 2 contracts. The risk is very small here. Lower high, second entry short here. We got this triangle that I was talking about. Hopefully we can get that breakdown in triangle here.
10,000 tick trap.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It filled me. It filled me 1 tick in a bad position. I couldn't move my... I should attach it to the indicator. I don't know why I didn't. But it almost filled me here. I think we're good though, pandas. I think we're okay. Yeah? I think we're okay though. I think we're okay, pandas. Oh no. Oh no. I think we're okay. Oh no. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Teeny little inside bar. Break to the downside, please. No, don't break to the upside. Break to the downside, please. Yes. No. No. What is that? Micro double bottom. No, no. What is that? Pandas. Pandas, what is this? No. What? What? No. What? No. Oh my god. Hey, I'm going in. Hey, stay greedy, my friends. Stay greedy. Get me in there, pandas. Get me in there. We're in 3 positions here. 3 contracts deep. Oh, it keeps like spiking down to it, pandas. What is that? 1, 2, 3 times. What is that? No, don't reverse. No, it's reversing. What is that? 1, 2, 3 spikes down. What is that? What is going on? What is that? Oh my god. Oh, we're in lower high again. I think we're good, pandas. Pandas, I think we're good. Let's go, baby. Got that first one? Let's go, baby. Easy peasy, easy money. That's called professional trading, pandas. when you show zero emotions in your trading. Zero emotions. I mean, once you're a stone cold killer like me, you show zero emotions when you trade. You just stick to the plan and you never fret. I did not worry at all. I mean, if you guys were scared because all those mini reversals, it's because you guys have a lot to learn, right? That's why you're on this channel. This is why you're watching Ice Cold Panda. Zero emotions. Oh my god. Every reversal, every teeny little reversal scared me to death. I thought I was gonna get busted there. I was 3 contracts deep. Oh pandas, oh pandas, what is this? Let's go, baby. Easy peasy, easy money. Oh my god. Get that bamboo early. Hey, we're up 587 yesterday, pandas. We're up yesterday. We're up from yesterday. We're already up. I had a negative $200 yesterday. We're already up 500 today, pandas. That's why I stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Stay greedy. And I don't know why I exited that position. It was a good runner. I could have held it. I don't know why I exited that position. I just wanted to save my bamboo. I had no reason to exit. I don't know why I exited, pandas. Look at this. It keeps going down. Pandas. What's going on? The 5-minute chart. This is why I have this line here. The 5-minute chart created a huge gap. And I thought it was going to fill it. And so I transposed this line on all my other charts. My 10,000 tick chart. My 2,000 tick chart. That's what this line is. And that's why I have this line here. And I did that yesterday. If you guys remember, I put this line on yesterday during stream, saying this line may be relevant, and hey, it sure was. We are very relevant right now, bouncing off of it now. Technically, you know, if you love that runner and you want to keep it, you can technically re-enter it any place here, and it'll be better than entering it here. And then you could just put your stop loss at break even, and basically you'll be in the same position as you were. In fact, you'll be in a better position than you were. So the fact that we fill that gap now, I don't know. I mean, it could bounce from here. What? Who knows? Who knows? I mean, it looks like a strong downtrend, but I mean, these gaps typically fill, and oftentimes we bounce off with them. So I'm just gonna sit on my pause, wait for a good setup, and see what happens. I don't know if we're gonna actually bounce off this gap or not. I'm not banking on it in any sense, but the fact that it's a clear price target for a lot of people, I'm just out right now, and it is what it is. Speedy boy got 600 there as well. Let's go, baby. Easy peasy, easy money. Hey pandas, welcome to my channel. I'm Buy Money. You are watching the most profitable trader on YouTube, verified. Imagine this, pandas. $587 on one account. Imagine copying that over 20 accounts. 20 accounts. You just made 10K. You just made 10K today. If you copy that over 20 accounts, pandas. $10,000 in a matter of like a couple minutes. Goodness. We got a second entry short here again. Whew. Right on this gap, right on this line here. I just can't take it by virtue of not being close to this closer to 20 MA. If we're closer to it, I would consider it, but man, that is, I don't know. I mean, we're in a downtrend. If you like the downtrend, this is a good entry here. I think we're in a strong downtrend. I actually do think we're still a strong downtrend. Daily chart, we have more room to the 20 MA here. We have about maybe 15 points to the 20 MA. The second entry short does trigger here. Small risk. If you like the short trade here, or a strong bearish bias, then I would understand if you want to go short here. I just not taking it because we're not close to any type of resistance. That's the only reason why I'm not taking it. Well, also because I feel like we're bouncing off maybe that gap. Overall, I'm okay skipping it. I mean, one thing is I already made some good bamboo here, pandas. Right? We're in a good place. We're up 587. We're at 587, pandas. We can celebrate. I could pop open a bottle of champagne and it wouldn't feel like anything. Okay, it does reverse a little bit here, but it's not really doing much. It did reverse here. It's going very sideways right now on this gap. Okay, all in all, I'm not too mad skipping this because of the price action right now. It makes me want to abandon ship anyways. It's very disappointing seeing this going so sideways right here. But if we get back to the 20 EMA, I may want to go short. At the end, I don't know, Pan. I'm confused. I'm just gonna sit on my pause. I need more information. I am just not sure if we're gonna bounce off this gap. I think there's like a 30% chance we reverse here. 30% chance we reverse off this gap. And with every bar as we go up higher and higher, increases that probability. Oh.
10,000 tick trap.
Failed second entry short, possibly here. This is another second entry short forming here, but will I take it? Not really. Not when I know we're bouncing off of support. I just won't take it because of the fact that we're bouncing off of support. The whole point of drawing these support resistances is so we can use them for analysis. If we're not going to use it, what's the point? So we're bouncing off some sort of support here, in my opinion. We're above the 20 MA, so you know you can't go short here now. Strong bull bar, closing above the 20 MA. So now we're just watching, and hopefully, man, pandas, we're already up 587. We should be celebrating. We got our bamboo. That's it. Ice cold trading. Whoa, amazing signal bar now. Amazing looking signal bar, but it triggers so fast. When supports act as support, I typically like to stay away from it. I don't want to trade into it. And this is a support that I've had since yesterday, which is filling that gap on the 5-minute chart. Notice the 5-minute chart gap being filled. It could be like basically a huge bear flag as well, but man, that's another huge gap, right? It's a gap here, and it's just the land of the gaps here. These gaps, jeez. Okay, failed second entry short here, pandas, coming off the gap. But the downtrend is so strong. Do I really want to find myself trying to reverse this here? Not really. Not really. The downtrend is so strong. I'm not really looking to reverse. I'm prepared for it, but I'm not going to trade that reversal. Reversal looks like it's failing at this point. Oof. If you're in that trap trade, you are not happy with that. If you took that short, you are not happy with that. And again, I know this is support here, so I'm just sitting on my pause. I just don't know. We have another entry to the downside, right? Second entry short. Lower high, second entry short now. I'm just sitting on my pause. I have no say in this right now. I think it's right in an area where I just can't make a decision. What can I say? Sorry, you guys are asking some questions. Sorry, I'm so focused on the charts.
$10,000 tick trap.
Speedy Boy says, on my way to 11 PA counts. Just imagine multiplying 587 by 11. Imagine that. Just round it up to 600. Let's just round it up to 1,000. Just imagine $1,000 multiplied 11. You just made $11,000. The second entry short does work here, so you know, thoughts and prayers to those who went long there. The downtrend is so strong, but at the same time we're bouncing off of support. I just could not do it either, and now it's showing its true colors with the second attempt down here, and it looks like we're gonna have a downtrend day today, pandas. I think we're gonna have a really strong downtrend day today. The fact that that reversal failed hints to me that this downtrend has a lot more fuel in the tank, a lot more room to go. The fact that that trap failed right off of support, that's not good. That's not good for bulls. Not good at all. Not good at all. Let's just round it up to the closest 10,000. So $10,000. Imagine multiplying that by 11. You basically made I can't even do the math. $100,000 on that one trade. You guys are asking a question. What's the question? How do you show more bars to the left on NT? L Jackson says little bar with all timestamps on it. Click and hold it. You can zoom in and out. Okay. How much? 2 to 3 days. Okay, yeah, I think figured out. Data series. Yep. Good. Matthew Dodd. Good job. Matthew Dodd, he's like this prodigy. If you guys don't know, he's like a 15-year-old or 6, I don't know. He's a teenager. And he's joining the stream every single day. He's even a panda. Imagine pandas. I know most of us here are probably like 30 years old. Maybe, you know, upper 20s, mid 30s. A lot of us are in that age range. Imagine if you started this when you were 15. I mean, imagine if you started 15, where you would be if you're 20. You had 5 years under your belt at that time, and you're already probably a professional trader by 21. Amazing. Amazing. Can you imagine that? You would have the best job. You can literally do it anywhere in the world. You could travel. You can do literally trading anywhere in the world. You could do whatever you want. No one tells you when. No one tells you what to do. You're your own boss. You make your own bamboo, and you can do it wherever you want. It's it's a dream. It's a dream job. Will Curtis is 44. Yeah, I know the demographic here is pretty like we're like, you know, all above 25 years old. You know, we're all working professionals probably, but imagine if you started when you're 15. Can you imagine that? We do have news at 10 o'clock. Let's see. The news is we have OPEC all day, but the news is ISM services PMI. I mean, this could move the market. I don't know if it will be like a make or break your account type trade. News event, but it could move the market. And we have about 15 minutes. So, oh, that trap trade looked good. Yep, scalps out. That trap trade looked good because I knew it was gonna keep going down. Once this reversal failed, you trap on the other side. Man, that's a scalp. Man, that's a scalp. I should have gotten ready for that. I wasn't thinking the candles would be so small like that. Good scalp at the end. I think it has more room to go down, like, to be honest, but we'll see. Jaden says, I'm 19. I mean, even 19, that's amazing. By 25, you'd be a professional. You have 6 years under your belt. We've been doing this for about 2 to 3 years, I guess, pandas. Like, for those who were here from the beginning. And, like, you know, and by 2 to 3 years, I'm the most profitable trader on YouTube verified. So, hey, that's all it takes, pandas. That's all it takes. I mean, it's hard to get into trading if you don't already have like money, and to have money, you most likely are a working professional. But if you're not, then you know you could probably use old money, use your parents' money. But most people here, you know, are self-made, and they're here because they earned this spot, right, with their own money, and now they're in a place where they can use some of that disposable income to trade, get good at it. But some people who can start young without that risk of, you know, having to pay like not paying bills and you know, those fiscal responsibilities you have, it's a good place to be able to train and practice like that. Do an age poll. All right. What's the youngest I should do? 12 years old? Like, I don't know, is that weird? How about under 18? Under 18.
10,000 tick trap.
Above 18. I would say above 18 or older. Yeah. 18 to what? 25 is like a nice bracket to have. 26 to like 35? I don't know. 26 to 40? And then if you're over 40, then we have a lot to learn from you. I don't know. These brackets are weird. I'm guessing this is kind of like the age groups. I don't know. Nah, I'll just do the 30. And we'll just do 31 to 40. Second entry short here. News in about 12 minutes. You know what's a better question to ask though, pandas? I think the better question, I'm actually gonna end this poll. I don't like this question because it makes it seem like your age has something to do with how good you can be at trading. Let me ask how long you've been trading. That's a better question. I think this is a much better question. I honestly don't want to answer that question because it's kind of like, so what? You could be 90 years old. I don't care. But it's really about the experience you have, so. Let's see.
$10,000 tick trap.
I feel like those are good kind of brackets to use. When you're less than 1 year, you're just a baby. Like if you are losing money and complaining because you're not making money, you haven't traded 1 year yet, just stop complaining, please. Stop it. 1 to 3 years, I feel like a lot of us are in that range. 3 to 5 years are a little bit more experienced, who have been doing this for a little bit and maybe jumped into futures later. And then 5 years, it's like, man, you are probably like profitable and you're just watching the stream just to join the community here. A lot of people ask, like, when should I stop, right? When should I know? Like, when should I call it quits? I usually give this kind of guidance. Like, I mean, you should always be making progress. And it could be discouraging when you see other people maybe doing it faster than you. I understand that. That is discouraging. It makes you feel like maybe you don't have what it takes. I personally think it doesn't matter how long it takes you to do it. It's about your determination and your willingness to learn and admit and to be teachable. I wouldn't say admit to be wrong, but it's really to be teachable. So as long as you have those things, it's just a matter of time, I think, until you can become profitable. Really, pandas, I'm a panda. I'm not special. I don't think my intelligence is particularly special. I don't think I'm special in like any serious way other than I'm the most profitable trader on YouTube verified. But other than that, pandas, I'm really not that special. And I'm saying that because I really feel like if I can do it, really anyone can do it. That's why I say that. I think the people who are determined to learn have a higher chance of success than the smartest person who thinks they know what they're doing and they enter trading and they just never learn from their mistakes. They have a higher chance of success, in my opinion. And the general rule of thumb for me is you always should be making progress, but I think within 2 years, if you haven't seen like good progress where you've had some really good streaks of winning and you really just takes that 1 or 2 days until you blow your accounts, like you have to have those sparks, those moments where you're like you're doing very well. And I'm gonna short here, pandas. And I think if as long as you have those moments where you showed some promise, I think that's what's important in trading. And really, it's like oh man, like you have that one day where you just traded very bad, and you kind of bust your accounts because of that. I think the reason why I say that you should have those days where you have good like some good progress is because if you can just remove those 1 or 2 bad days, you can't remove them completely because you will have losing days. Trust me, you will always have some red days. And the thing is that can you reduce those losses to be a acceptable amount of loss? It cannot be like half your account size. It cannot be like even a third of your account size. Like if you're gonna lose, you gotta lose well. You have to lose knowing that that's part of the plan and being okay. Like you gotta be able to control that feeling of like, I gotta make up that money I lost. You gotta be able to control that. And if you can't control that, that's, you know, that's kind of like the first step, especially if you're good and you have like these long good streaks, you gotta be able to get rid of that feeling of I gotta make up my money that I lost. You gotta be okay at the end of the day saying, hey, I could be red today. It's part of the plan, as long as I'm not dead, right? That's kind of like, I can't tell you how many times like it's just that one day that took me out. Like I'm you know, 2 months of good trading, one day takes me out. I cannot tell you like how many times that has happened to me. And you gotta recognize when that day happens. You gotta recognize this day is happening right now, and I gotta control myself. I gotta control it. You gotta recognize it quick, very quick. And nip it in the butt. Yep, revenge trading. That's it. That revenge trade kills so many people. I'm about to revenge trade right now if this doesn't work out. What is going on? It's like stuck at this level. News in about 5 minutes. Oh my god. Give him a bamboo. I mean, let's just keep adding to the profits. Let's throw more bamboo on the pile. Why not? Why not, pandas? Why not? It's a fail second entry long coming off the 20 MA on a downtrend. I mean, I gotta take it. I gotta take it. We're bouncing off our trend line as well, pandas. I mean, come on. This trend line has been here since way over here. We drew this channel, hit this mark, hit it again, and now we made this fail second entry long right off the 20 MA, bouncing off that trend line. Pandas, come on. Trading is the easiest thing I've done in my entire life. So easy. I'm being sarcastic, pandas. Of course it's not. It is definitely not easy. It is not easy. Let's go, baby. Easy peasy, easy money. See, yesterday, like, it was a very hard day for me, and I recognized that. I recognized yesterday was gonna be hard for me. And I don't know, I should have turned my charts off, but I still traded. End of the day, like negative 200. Even though it was a very hard day, I came out relatively unscathed. But I recognized yesterday was a tough day because I knew as long as I can survive till tomorrow, I can make up my losses from yesterday. Because there's gonna be a day where all your setups start working. Right? Yesterday, none of my setups were working. Today, a lot of my setups, all those setups so far have been working. So. I put a poll up saying, before this poll, I put a poll up asking people, you know, what do you guys prefer, apex or top step? And I wrote, hint, there is a correct answer. And I mean, I'm glad, you know, it was like 80% apex, like 20% top step. And I'm glad 80% of you guys have a brain. I'm glad 80% of you guys still have a brain and have the reasonable faculties to make the conclusion, the correct conclusion, that there is a better prop firm. It's called Apex. It's better than Top Step, almost in every single way except one way. There's only one way Apex is, or Top Step is better, and I would even argue that is not even better. It's not even better. Okay, maybe 2 ways. There's 2 ways that it's better. 2 ways. The first way is this. Actually, before I do that, let me go over the chats because I went on a rant. Pandas, when I go on a rant, I can't read. I can't do 2 things at once because I'm a dumb panda. Mike Richard says, I'm 65, trading when I retired at 62. Would love to start that early. Wow. You don't look 65 in your picture if that picture's like, you know, recent. Oh, I've been trading since 15, so I got lucky. Jaden Saints, he's in it. He's in it.
10,000 tick trap.
He's locked in. Matthew Dawes says, I've been trading sim for a while. Worked on a farm and used some of that to trade micros now. Let's go, baby. Don't you have to be 18 to trade? Actually, do you? I think you might have to do 18 to do... I think you can trade whenever you want, but I think you have to be 18 to like open accounts, and you have to be 18 to maybe start Apex. But trading itself, I think there's no rule. You can do that whenever. Dante's Panda's so ageist. I could be wrong. Don't take my words for that. I don't want to like encourage a bunch of like minors to trade when that's illegal. I'm just saying I don't think you do, but it's just kind of weird if that's the law. I mean, I understand like you have to open accounts, you have to have credit, and like things like Ninja Trader where they're like basically funding you, not funding you, but providing you the margins so you can actually trade. Like, they probably want you to be at least 18. Andre says, bro, I would have passed eval, but market went past my TP and still didn't fill me. That is interesting. That is very rare for that to happen. For the market to pass a TP, because that means, that's weird. Andre says, can I call them about this? Use limit order, so I should have been filled, especially if I'm beyond 3 ticks into TP. You can call them. They're not going to do anything, I don't think. I don't think they're going to do anything. Sorry about that. Mr. Bobo says 38th blown account, give or take. Don't quit until you've really, really tried to limit your impulse trades. Those are the killers. Yep. Lee Simpson asks, how do you know you're the most profitable trader on YouTube? I don't know if I'm the most profitable trader on YouTube. I know I'm the most profitable trader on YouTube verified. Mosh says, trading is very difficult. It's not easy. You need to be in a strong and stable mental place. Have a very respectable risk management. Yes. News just dropped. Pandas didn't do much. By the way, Pandas, today is the last day for the promo BBM90. And take advantage of it. I would say, every single day we trade here risk-free. We're using Apex. None of my own funds are being used. 100% disclosure. Yes, you do have to pay for fees. I had to pay for a 16, or I had to pay what for like was it 90% off of this 300K account, whatever that was. I had to pay for that. I also had to pay for the lifetime PA fee for this. So that's a few $100, right? A few $100 for this account to be where it's at. But when it comes to actual trading, it's risk-free. Like this trading, none of my funds are actually being traded. So, the worst that can happen is you lose your fees. But it's risk-free trading in the sense that trading itself, you do not trade your own money. So, that being said, we trade here risk-free every single day. We're using Apex. It's the best prop firm out there. I can explain why later. But right now, please just take advantage of that BBM90 because today is the last day. It's a great deal. It's a sick deal. In fact, it's better than even Top Step deal, and this is the best deal Top Step has ever had, and it's better than Top Step's best deal ever in history. So take advantage of it while it lasts, and today is the last day. For those people who like to pass the evals with news, I will say wait till next week on I believe. What is it? Wait till next week, Wednesday. You have CPI numbers. The CPI numbers has a very high chance for the market to move. I call it make or break your account. And what I mean by that is literally in one trade, you can make or break your account using the news as your advantage for evals, only for evaluations. And that's because Apex has almost zero rules when it comes to trading evaluations. And so take advantage of it while it still lasts, Pandas. I think you should take advantage of that fact while you still can. So news trade, and I would say you can purchase a 90% off now, and you have to trade anyways. You have to trade 7 days, have 7 trading days on it. So might as well just get them now while it's 90% off. Trade micros until the news, and then you could trade the news. That's how I would do it. And I would say stock up, because if that news fails and or let's say it fails or passes and you don't have your evals to trade anymore, and you're still waiting around for your PAs, then it's good to have more evals. Maybe there's more news, or you can just keep practicing or trading. And let's say if you fail it, you want to try it again. At least if you have them stocked up beyond what you normally do, then you can have these new accounts at 90% off. And it might seem like I'm trying to have you guys spend more money. The truth is, I'm trying to get you guys to spend less money. I'm saying that you should stock it up while it's cheap, right? Just like stocks, just like any equity. You buy low, sell high, right? Buy it when it's cheap, stock up while it's cheap, right? When toilet paper was cheap, you stock it up. You stock up when things are cheap. That makes sense, right, pandas? I hope that just makes sense. And just basically have a lot of ammo. You can have a lot. The more bullets you have, the more chances you have to pass, and the more chance you have to gain these funded accounts. So that's my rant, pandas. And my last rant, I gotta do it. I gotta do it because it's the eighth wonder of the world. Eighth wonder of the world. Why is Apex so amazing? Why is it so far superior than any other prop firm right now? You can have up to 20 accounts, pandas. With a trade copier, that literally means with 20 accounts, you multiply that by 250, which is the amount of trading days there in a year, equals 5,000. And you multiply that by how much you can make on average per day. And let's just use $100 on average per day, because that's a reasonable amount to make per day. It's a amount that you make with one single scalp, with one contract. And I think it's a reason, if you're a profitable trader, then I would say it's a reasonable target to have per day, $100 per day. And so multiply that by 5,000. That means by the end of the year, you can make $500,000. $500,000, pandas. $500,000 virtually risk-free. You're purchasing 90% off funded, 90% off evals. It's so cheap to have that potential. It's very small risk for great reward. It's amazing. But the probability is low because you got to be a profitable trader first. And I would say that if you're not profitable, pandas, buy one account. Don't buy 20, right? If you're not a profitable trader yet, buy one account. Practice. Get that one account enough so you can withdraw money. And once you can withdraw money, purchase more accounts with that money, right? Keep the money in-house. Keep the money keep going. And that's the best way to do it. But if you're not profitable yet, don't even think about buying more than one account. But if you're a profitable trader, man, max it out. 20 accounts, it doesn't matter. If you're profitable, that's the time to go. That's the time to get 20 accounts, because why not? If you're a profitable trader, why not? Mike Richardson, thanks for becoming a panda. Enjoy the pre-market show. Enjoy, your panda emoticons. Give him a warm welcome. Welcome back, actually, because he was a panda before. All right, my rant is done. I gotta do it. I have to do it. We're still in this downtrend, pandas, but it's grinding now. Just grindy. Sorry about that, pandas. We got trap trade triggering here. It's just so grindy. Limit order market. It is a downtrend though, and I don't like markets like this. I don't like price action like this, even though it's very clear what direction it's going. At any point in time, it can just whiplash and rip to the upside. I'm just gonna sit on my pause here. I'm gonna wait for this to kind of resolve. It is a limit order market right now. What we should be doing is selling at the top of this like small tight channel. This is tight channel being made right now. I should be selling near the top. Not really selling at the bottom, but selling near the top, because it's it can be limit orders. People can buy limit orders here near the bottom and get it back up to the top of this small tight channel. It's a tight trading range, essentially. I really don't like when markets look like this. It's very difficult to jump in. But regardless, if you went short here on this trap, almost anything short's working right now, pandas. Like I mentioned, the fact that this reversal failed, it made me feel like we had a lot more room to go down. A lot more room to go down. Daily chart, we're almost at the 20 EMA. The daily chart, by the way, if you want to look at if you don't know what time frame I'm using, you can look at the top right of your screen. That's time frame I'm using. 5-minute chart. Huge gap, and it just keeps going down. We haven't had one reversal yet. Actually, we had one teeny weeny reversal here. It is like one tick, and we keep going down here.
10,000 tick trap.
10,000 tick chart also just wow, grinding down. See, we push up now back to the top of this tight channel. So this is what I was worried I was going to do that a little earlier, but I mean, still, you've been okay. Jeez, look at this. I should have just sold it at the top of this channel, huh? It's a limit order market. People are buying down here and selling up here. So even bulls are actually making money in this really tight trading range. But bears are making money as well, right? They just keep selling up here and the bulls keep buying down here. So both sides are making money right now. Sounds like realization says, sorry, I have a lot of chats, so catch up to. Figured out why trade copier is messing up. Had 2 charts on ES with 2K. Yep. So the trade copier, make sure you have only one workspace with the trade copier on. If you have multiple workspaces with trade copiers on, it will affect it. It will affect your trade copier. You're gonna be way more heavy. Sometimes it's good, right? Because sometimes you win a trade, you're like, oh my, I had no idea. But when you lose a trade, that is not a good feeling. That is not nice. Charles says, I'm a lot. Let's go, baby. Mo7 says he made a lot of mistakes. He's back in drawdown. Okay. Phoenix says Nutty Bar was throwing a lot of shade yesterday about Panda. I could care less. Nutty Bar is Richard Harris, pretty much. It's just because I'm the most profitable trader on YouTube verified. He can't handle it. He just can't handle it. Now it says, yeah, he wasn't happy. You didn't tell him who exactly you were and how much you made from payouts. Why does he care? Why does he care? Seriously, why does he care? That's for the pandas to know. If he wants to know, he can become a panda. It's that easy.
$10,000 tick trap.
GC Berg says cheaper to buy a new account. Yeah, just don't worry about him. Don't worry about him. Just forget him. Most profitable trader on YouTube verified. He just doesn't understand why I say that. He doesn't understand why I'm saying that. Just don't worry about him. Just forget he exists. The fact that someone will be willing to do that, you know, especially if you're like, if you know you're trying to be anonymous, it's like the fact that someone's trying to do that is just, it's just bad faith. Why would anyone want to do that? I would honestly boycott him. Don't even watch his stuff. It's nasty. John Q says, we have a caller on the line with a question. Richard from Las Vegas asks, does trade copper also mean you multiply your losses? Good game, well played. Is there a certain way to trade fail second entries, or is it as simple as it seems? Yeah, second entries, fail second entries, they all are not 100%. They all can fail, so... Or when the second entries are not easy, they're not easy. I'll say there, it is not an easy strategy. Fail second entries, even harder. I don't think it's easy. I don't think it's easy at all. Yep. Honestly, I would, if you guys support anything, not even me, but if you I think you should despise people who are trying to expose others in terms of when they're trying to be anonymous and they are saying, "Oh, I will expose you." You know, it's like that's just silly. That's just silly. I think you should boycott those people. That's just silly. I think it's silly. I think you should boycott them. That's my opinion. I mean, in general, not even for me, but someone who's doing that, that is nasty. That's just nasty and foul play. I have a pre-market show literally going over all my trades. He doesn't even understand why I'm calling myself the most profitable trader on YouTube verified. It's because I traded 24/7 with my eval. I've kept this account, personally this account for you guys ever since the beginning. And we're already up what?
10,000 tick
We're up
trap.
almost $5,000 on this one account. That's why I'm saying I'm verified. It's nasty. It's nasty. Who are you supposed to boycott? Nut Bar Trader, whatever his name is. Nutty Bar. It's nasty. Nasty, nasty. Foul play. I mean, we're in this together. That's foul play. That is foul play. Nasty, nasty. It's another trap trade here. This one's above the 20 minute here. Wow, that trap trade fails again. All these trap trades are failing. Goodness, no reversals. No joy for reversals, huh? Yeah, so when you have this like limit order market like this, at any point in time it can just reverse like this. This is why I don't like going. I didn't like to go short right here, even though it does work out for you eventually. It's not good. Yeah, definitely. If you support this channel, man, just unsubscribe to Nutty. He's terrible. Just a terrible person to do that.
10,000 tick trap.
Okay, so that fails. Now we got a second entry long here, essentially. It's a little bit confusing now, because now it's starting to turn to a trading range.
Five-minute trap. Five-minute trap.
Terra Pandas. I was doing some work. Market's not doing much. I can't find a good setup here. We had this lower high, second entry short, but yeah, I mean, I'm not taking with that signal bar. Second entry short here, maybe making a new low. We're quite a ways from the 5-minute 20 EMA. Come back to it at any point in time. Second entry short here. I mean, also, I got bamboo I want to protect. I feel like it's not worth the risk here, especially hitting this support level now. It's not really worth the risk here to take a shot when I already kind of made the bamboo I need to make today. I mean, obviously I can make more if I find a really good setup, but this right now is hitting 1, 2, 3, 4 all in one level here. It's a second entry short here. Probably looking for a new low, in fact. Just don't know if I want to take it here though. Not much going on. Going completely sideways, very choppy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 overlapping bars in a row. We're underneath the 20 EMA, and we have more room to go down to make a new low. I'm gonna sit on my pause though. I still don't like it.
$10,000 tick trap. Five-minute trap.
Do I like the short here? Confusing. I believe we're starting to turn to trading range. Look at the price action, how many overlapping bars there are throughout this, plus
10,000 tick
trading range
trap.
indicator giving us a trading range at this point as well. And we're hitting the spot 1, 2, 3 times now, and now we could possibly reverse here. I'm gonna sit on my pause. I'm not taking any trades. Ooh-wee. I don't know. Are we gonna continue this trend? Or returning to a trading range? Jeez. Pushing down back to this level again. What is on a daily chart? Okay, we have more room to get to the 20 EMA here. A little bit more room. But it could do something cheeky, like it can reverse very strong here and actually drag the 20 EMA up to the low. Because the EMA is calculated with the close. So let's say if it closed up here, the 20 EMA at that point probably would have been be pointing up to touch the low here. That's something cheeky though the market can do. All right, hitting it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Usually it's gonna break down from here. Usually, if we get a lower high here, I may go short. It usually doesn't last very long. After the like the 4th, 5th hit, it probably break through. Give me a lower high though. I need a setup still. I can't just go short. I need a lower high of some sort. Give me a lower high, I'll take it. Outside bar reversal perhaps here maybe. It's a lower high setup. Let's see what the poll is at. It's like 53% of you guys are 1 to 3 years in. A lot of you guys are novices, just starting off. I remember the good old days. My eyes bright-eyed, wide-eyed, and you're just going in thinking you're going to make so much money, not knowing the struggle and the pain you're about to go through. I remember those days. Those are the good old days. 1 to 3 years in, that's where I'm at. And we're looking okay. I mean, we're getting there,
5
pandas.
minute trap.
We're getting there, pandas. Okay, micro triple bottom here instead. Yeah, thankfully it didn't trigger because I probably got stopped out by now. Wows. All right. All right, bouncing off that level perfectly here.
10,000 tick
range.
trap.
Okay, it does create the lower high here actually. Huh. Oh, we break the low here. Huh. Okay, we make a new low. Darn. I mean, it's not a setup I liked up here. Not where we made that new low. Oof. Right, you gotta break a trend new low now. Pushing down, no setups.
$10,000 tick trap.
Just chilling. Not much we can do here. This trap does trigger again. Not really comfortable selling here. I mean, we have a channel here, and it's not enough room to the bottom of this channel to really make that scalp. It's really slow right now. I mean, I think this pretty much has turned to a trading range. For all intents and purposes right now. It's very difficult. GC Berg said, COVID was such an opportunity. The hardest thing to do is to buy when everyone is saying it's the end of the world. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to buy. Really hard to buy. It's like the general term is, or general rule of thumb is, don't catch a falling knife. And that's what COVID was. It basically V-bottoms. Very hard to have predicted when it was going to reverse. That it was going to reverse like that. Ilham asks, am I using a trade copier? Yes. By the way, if you want a good trade copier, make sure you guys check out Replicanto. You get 20% off using BBM20. Make sure you use the coupon. You don't want to pay full price for that. It's actually nice because it's already like 50 bucks off. Like, I think it's just always a $50 off discount they give. But now it's also, on top of that, you get 20% off BBM20. I chose Replicanto. I used the Apex trade copier for a long time. And so I have the full right to say that Replicanto is better. I think it's better. It's a superior product. The main reason being is because they continually make updates. They continually make updates. And just in general, using the Apex copier, I realized they weren't handling canceled orders well. And so I realized the Replicanto, they actually put code into be able to handle those like mist-filled copy trades. Yeah, Ilham says. I mean, I think Replicanto, there's a possibility for that to happen too, because there's some like
10,000 tick
there's some room
trap.
for user error there, but I think Replicanto tries to handle those like situations a little bit better. So it's just the very fact that literally the last update was like 2 weeks ago from Replicanto, and think about it, the program's called Replicanto. They're dedicated to this product, and they yeah, I switched from Apex copier to Replicanto. If you haven't noticed, like when I enter trades, when I used to enter trades, it used to beep a lot because those were a bunch of errors that would happen because Apex copier wasn't handling the copy trades well. So it would like beep, 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 every time I enter a trade,
5-minute trap,
and exit a trade and close a trade. But if you haven't noticed, Replicanto, you haven't heard that beep probably in a while because Replicanto's handling that better. The link is in the description. And I keep it up there as like kind of the main text up there just because I just started using it and I want people to know about it. But I'll probably take that off. You could just see in the bottom of the HUD. You could just see the coupons there. Second entry short here. I already made a new low though. That's the problem, right? You broke trend, made a new low, so it's a little bit scary to take this short. DC says the only thing they do is charge more for multiple machine licenses. The cool thing about Replicanto though is that it actually has more features too. So at the end, it's cheaper for one, right? Because you get the 20% off of BBM 20. You don't get that with the Apex copier. So you get, if you only need one copy, then this cheaper overall option. But the kind of cool thing about Replicanto is like if two people have Replicanto, you can like share like a code. I think you can like kind of like sync it on the cloud, and you have to actually pay for that. But like I could trade for you, like my trades could copy to your computer, and that's like a service that like perhaps some people would want. I wouldn't unless it's Al Brooks or something, like I probably wouldn't trust anyone to do that for me. You guys definitely should not trust me to do that for you, even though I'm the most profitable trader on YouTube verified. It's just like, just make sure. Right, I'm just saying that, but that option is there, which is kind of cool. It's a second entry short here. Not interested in this second entry short. It's right off the trend line though, but the only problem is like we're hitting right at this area where we broke before. Typically this is where it should reverse, but I mean it could be one of those days you literally just sell everything and you'll make money today. And like I mentioned already, like I knew I had much more room to go down once this trap failed here. Much more room to go down, which is what we're seeing here. Second entry short, good entry bar. Coming off the trend line, also the 20 EMA. I mean, you already got the break of trend to new low, so this caused concerns, but you're such a strong downtrend, you might not even care about that. Hasn't scalped out yet, though. It's a second entry short. Okay, it might trap here, which makes sense. I wouldn't take this trap because I just feel like we're such a strong downtrend, but it makes sense that it's trapping here. That if it does trap, it makes a lot of sense because we got the new low already. And this trap does make sense to me. Do I want to take it though? If I take this trap trade and break this trend line, enough room to the high here. I'll skip it. We got some bamboo already. We're good. We're good, pandas. We're good today. All right, trap. It does trigger. I'd be sweating if I took that short. But I'm not going to take the long here. I know there's trap traders here for sure. For certain there are trap traders here.
10,000 tick trap.
But it's hard to go long regardless. It's a lower high. Huh. Market just completely died. What is this? See you guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining, everybody. I mean, the moment the market started to get really choppy like this and to show the trading range as a trading range indicator here, that's when the market started to get really indecisive, really slow, a lot of up and down. This trap trade is a little more enticing not to take. I just don't know if I want to go long on such a strong bear trend today. Until I'm convinced we're in an uptrend. I just want to see how this plays out. I want to see if either the scalp works or the trap works, and then I'll end the stream. Just want to see what happens here. For my own curiosity. Rodzilla says, do you only have 25k accounts on Apex? It's so random. I'm trading a 300k account right now, as you can see on the top left of your screen. It's such a random question that implies that I'm only using 25k accounts. I don't know, such a random implication, or a random assumption.
5-minute trap.
It's actually a wrong assumption to have because the account I'm showing on the top left of your screen is a 300k account. But no, actually I have zero. I never used a 25k account before. I don't think it's useful for me. It would make trading very difficult for me. Very confused. I'm glad I'm not in any of these trades, short or long. Jeez, terrible. Okay, going short. Jeez, what a trade. It's a lower high, second entry short. Still off our trend line, also the 20 MA on a downtrend. I get it. To take that short makes sense, but also terrible signal bar. Hasn't still scalped out. Oh, it's about to scalp out here, maybe. All right, the trap fails. The second entry short still, like, you're still safe, right, if you took that short, because your stop loss is up here. But actually hasn't scalped you out yet. It needs to hit the zeros. Okay, it just scalped you out. All right, that's it for today. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Make sure you take advantage of BBM90. There is news tomorrow at 8:30. It's an unemployment rate, so please make sure you know that. But there is the last day today is the last day to use the code is today for BBM90. Make sure you take advantage of it. Stock up on them if you like to trade the news, to pass the evals, and that's all I gotta say. So, pandas, as always, have a trading. God bless. Bye.
10,000 tick trap.